By the time carriers reach the end of their service life, usually 50+ years, their nuclear reactors, catapults, and hull structures are heavily worn. Unlike smaller ships, they cannot be easily reactivated after sitting idle because their systems degrade beyond economical repair. Have you ever heard of mothballing? It's basically the Navy's version of putting a ship in the garage for a rainy day. It works great for most boats, but for a giant nuclear-powered aircraft carrier, not a chance. The big problem is those nuclear reactors. Unlike an old car, you can't just flip a switch and walk away. Keeping the reactor safe and cool takes constant attention and a ton of power 24/7. To actually put one in storage, you'd have to take all the fuel out, which is a massive, expensive project that involves literally cutting the ship open. It's just not worth it. Then there's all the old tech inside. These ships are built to last 50 years, which sounds great until you realize how hard it is to find spare parts. Many of the companies that built the custom elevators or catapult systems decades ago aren't even in business anymore. If a carrier sits around for 10 years, it becomes a technological dead end. By the time you tried to bring it back to life, it would probably be cheaper and easier to just build a brand new modern ship from scratch. Logistically, the Navy's repair shops are already totally swamped. Keeping a ghost ship from rusting away isn't a set-it-and-forget-it kind of deal. You have to constantly fight off the salt air with dehumidifiers and hull checks, or the ocean will just eat the ship alive. Using up our limited dock space and talented workers for a ship that isn't even being used is a really tough sell. When the active fleet needs so much help, focusing on a dormant ship just doesn't make sense. Finally, there's the law of the land. The government actually requires the Navy to keep at least 11 carriers ready for action at all times. This presence mission is how the US shows the world we're around and keeps things peaceful. If we started hiding ships away in a reserve fleet, it would leave a huge gap that other countries would be happy to fill. At the end of the day, a carrier is either out there on the front lines or it's a giant liability. There's really no middle ground for these queens of the high seas.